prison for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from maximum security stockade, still wanted by the government. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire WeDieHard!
Hello family, here we are, another day, another episode. We are here near this club, but they get Psycho out because of his drinking problem. He wants to get in again. Let us in! But Ricoter was very mad and go grab his tank to kill everybody. But I said, no Rico, that's not our way, man. We are not haters like them. Let them keep their little bar. So today we're gonna do another Humane Labs heist. It's the last one. I hope you people like the other ones. This bar sucks over here, you know. Not a good bar. Don't come here. They don't have these people working here. They're all old and stuff. And I'm gonna just change accounts and we're gonna start the episode. See you in a bit. Yeah.
Breaking your life, broken, beating, scarred. We die hard.
As in this last team, the heavy vest or the heavy combat clothes are introduced. You can choose between players saved outfits or not, because it's the first thing that it will appear. So it's up to you. If you put player saved outfits, they can do it too, so it's with you.
A little bit of finesse. Two teams. Chopper.
As you can see, we are only with the clothes of the game, as you can see by me and Psycho. We have a new player today. His name I'm not even going to pronounce, just call it ZX. So as you can see, these clothes, the heavy combat clothes, not only the vest, but this is where the heavy combat clothes are introduced in the game. So if the players don't change clothes when the game starts, they will have these clothes automatically. And now if you are, you know, not going on the right way, you just press the interaction menu and press the first thing that will appear. It's the game checkpoint, and here I am on the helicopter. We are sorry for the sound, because this was the episode that my microphone died and it will have a lot of noise and stuff, so we decided to put some parts talking and some parts not, because some parts are cool and some parts are not. But the most important thing is you people to remember, if you know your team, and if you are playing with people that never played the game and anybody come in their cars, you just, and you are the pilot obviously, you just grab the helicopter and come and grab them, because maybe they are new players or something, and maybe they will crash, and so if you are the pilot, you just come here, go to the helicopter and then grab the players where they are, and then you can start the mission. So this is kind of like the prison heist. If you are the pilot, you have a yellow ball as a checkpoint when all the team is on the helicopter. It's not so hard. As you can see here, the noise is kind of... This was the noise my microphone was doing while we are... See? And that's it. So now the players have to jump from the helicopter. The mission will give them everything, so they don't need to buy no parachute before they come. They just come to the mission. So if you are playing with people that don't know how to play, you can play with the normal clothes, because it will do automatically the heavy combat clothes. Okay, it's not so hard. You just, if they start to change, you just say, hey, don't change clothes, stay with those ones, and it's all good. So now you can help a little bit, like open this door if you can, because they have to open it. So you can say to your gunner, hey, shoot the door and help. And now you have to protect yourself from enemies. The problem is not the ground ones, it's the helicopters that will come. But
wait for them. I think Rockstar's made this without enemies, but then what a drag. It's something to do. When the helicopters come, remember, always go to the buzzers first, because they have missiles. Okay. So try to kill it. Yeah. And then we continue. They are both really cool players, so they are just doing that really fast. And now we just come back, try to kill everybody. Yeah, cool. Looks like a kill. And if you stay like this, it's cool. Da escada. Yeah. So it's just this.
Merryweather 4x4s en route to the lab.
Another helicopter. Remember, I will go to the helicopter first. Here it comes. But always remember, it's the front of the helicopter that shoots. So try to mataste o piloto com bomba. Psycho just killed the pilot with a grenade launcher. He's the top. He's the best shooter on the planet. Maybe because he's always drunk, I don't know. Buzzard. Remember, careful with the buzzards, they are the only thing that can really harm you. See? It was not this one that shoot, it was this one. See? He's trying to shoot again. Can you shoot him? Whoa, 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 whoa. And now? Ah, one more shot, mate. So if you are on fire, go to the water. No, just chill. Try to stop the fire as you can. Another helicopter coming. Two again.
More units on the way. You'll have to hold them off while the ground team gets out.
Can you shoot?
Muito ver.
Front. Ah, fuck. Ah, yeah. Okay. Shoot, 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 shoot.
Botes, pá.
Shoot, 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 shoot.
Não tenho ângulo, pá.
Cool. There. Okay, just worry about the helicopters. They are the really ones that can harm you. Remember, if you are on fire, try to get the more air so the fire will extinguish. We don't care about nothing more because we don't want to get shot only if helicopters come. I'm gonna try to wait for them.
The ground team will send up a flare, give you a visual on their location.
Let's wait for them in the spot. No, we don't recommend. They have a little checkpoint over here. We don't recommend. Oh. Well, be really careful, okay? That's why we don't recommend this island, because of the ground. It's really hard to get here. And you can harm the players, okay? So here we are. So if you are the gunner, always go to the gunner, okay?
Any Merryweather units coming after you, then get out of there.
Now it's the same thing. There will be some helicopters coming. Now you are.
There's more coming at you. Look out!
I think that. Okay. Now it's a lot easier because we have two machine guns and bombs and the gunner, so that have no pilots for sure. Here's another one. And that's it.
Not just the shooting and the explosions. You've done good work. You made this country safer. But that does not mean I've got to like you.
This is it. We just land here. Now we win some money. We win 1 point WeDieHard because this person now is a WeDieHard.
And he's a good one, and just said, hey, I don't want 50-50, I just want something, and I give him 35%, and that's not the whole amount of the RP, because we restarted once because of the helicopter, but he's really a WeDieHard material.
2 teams, chopper crew, ground crew, all of you will be flying in together. Ground crew is going to jump into the labs, set off the EMP, make their way toward the information we're after while the power is down. Chopper crew holds position in the air, deals with incoming security teams. Once the ground crew has what we're after, you coordinate an evac and meet my contact with the file. Are we clear?
So now I'm gonna be the gunner, so you people can see. We have Sekhmet on our team now. The strange named brother had to go, but Sekhmet is my long friend from long way. From the beginning.
Just north of the Alamo Sea. You're all flying in together, so you've all got to get over there. I want this operation over and forgotten about as quickly as possible.
Sekhmet
so the amount you're paying
can jump.
will depend on how fast it's done. I hope money's a good
And
motivator
that's
for
it.
you.
So Sekhmet it's a friend of mine from the beginning of the game. When I met him, he was on a Portuguese clan and he didn't want to join the clan, but he was my friend and we played together sometimes when I had the time.
Okay, here we go. Pilot's
And
taking
now
controls.
he didn't play for a long time, and now he's coming back to the game. And he wants to be part of our awesome crew, our awesome family. In this game, the name of a clan is crew. It's the same thing, clan, crew, potato. Anyway, so it's the same thing, but don't go to the machine gun. I just show you that you can go on the machine gun and that guy have big cojones. But don't go there because it's really hard then to defend the helicopter in that position. So just stick on the front weapon, and the front weapon, it will be like this. See, you can shoot bomb stuff, kind of. So let's open that door for them. Oh, it's too late because they're already inside, but here's the door. You just shoot the door so they can come in if the pilot is a little bit more in a rush than Psycho can. But now you just have to see, in this perspective, you just have to defend yourself on the helicopter. Nothing too fancy. They just come to die because I don't know why they keep coming. Okay, you wanna die? Okay. So it's really good mission for RP. And now, when you heard this message, there comes the problem. The helicopters are coming, so be really careful now. Just try to be the fastest you can. I was just joking. Psychopunk is a great pilot, so. And we win some award.
We have lost tracking of the ground team. We can't pinpoint their location. Merryweather 4x4 is en route to the lab. Our people inside won't get out if those reinforcements get there.
And just remember, always concentrate on the helicopters, okay? The ground enemies don't really matter. They cannot harm us. They cannot harm the team, they will not get in the compound and try to kill them from the back, nothing like that. So it's really easy mission, just shoot the helicopters. Your enemy is the helicopters, if you are in the helicopter. So It's just that. If you are in a helicopter, you have to aim the helicopters, not the other enemies. That's it. As you can see, there's a lot of helicopters to kill. We cut some of the scenes so it's not so long, but we keep the helicopters so you can see a lot of helicopters to kill.
The ground team will send up a flare, give you a visual on their location.
So this is the last two. When you hear this message, it's the last two helicopters to kill. And now we're gonna land in that island. We're gonna show why it's so hard to land here. As you can see, I have no microphone. Now the microphone was really dead. And Psycho tried to land here, and almost we go to the water. So it's because of the ground. It's not leveled. It's really going up. So it's really easy to kill some player with the helicopter. See the sound of running. So in this one, my microphone had really dead, and the camera microphone tried to pick up sound. That's why this episode is kind of extremely strange. So we pick them up, and now we have to kill that 5 helicopters that come, as we did the others. But now I have a new microphone, so this is the last episode that we have this sound problems. Thankful. And we just have to kill the helicopters. Nothing's fancy. Sec or Rico just kill the pilot, so. And 2 to go, and then that's it. Nothing fancy.
Contact at the Land Act Reservoir and you'll be paid. You know, I've lost a lot of operatives in the field. I'm happy you weren't some of them.
Are we clear? So remember, if we never meet again, we never met at all. I love you all, which is why it's best we pretend that nothing happened. And if it did happen, it wasn't me, and it wasn't me because I was never here. Stay strong. I love you all. Love ya. And that's how we don't get caught doing naughty things.
And now, for the last time, I'm gonna be the ground team. This episode is going to be a little bit longer because it's a last mission and we have too much to explain. It's these last heists that take a little bit longer. I don't know how much longer is going to be the last heist of the apartment missions. Because we have a lot to explain, but that's it. As you can see, now we are with player saved outfits. As you can see, Psychopunk is changing clothes madly, just to show you people that we can change clothes. But as we have already the heavy vest in our player saved outfits, it's okay. So here we go again, the same thing. We are all armed. Sec, it's really a long time player, so he don't really. Some players are like this. They don't really like to wear heavy combat. In the last mission, he didn't wear it too, and in this, he didn't wear it too. But it's with him. So over here you have to jump from the plane, from the helicopter. So you jump from a really cool helicopter in good conditions, because that's the mission. Be really careful on landing. My parachute is my country, where I'm coming from, so that's my country's flag over there. And as you can see, I don't have night vision, but I'm wearing one. And now, if the chopper people don't help us, you just grab your bazooka and you kill the door and 2 of the guards. If you are quick enough. And the best weapon to do this is the shotgun. I don't have the shotgun that is good for this. This is just for show you to people that if you don't have you don't have the shotgun that we are going to say until now, buy it before you do this mission. We're gonna in the end of this show we're gonna tell you what's the best shotgun for you people to use, but it's not this one, okay? This is the cops one, okay? Don't do this with this shotgun, do with the one that we are going to advise. So if you don't buy it by now, buy it now, okay? Because it's the best weapon to close range shot, because it's a shotgun and it can shoot 20 shots at a time, so this is really easy with that shotgun. So if you didn't buy it until you did this mission, buy it now, because it's the best thing. As you see, I'm really getting too much work to kill everybody, and over here there is going to be a lot more people to kill. See, it's really hard to get them, but with the other shotgun it's really easy, okay? They have a little vest, so they are really tough, but it's not so bad. Or remember, do this with the shotgun and always, you know, headshot. Headshot, it's the best. So now we are almost near the end of this. This door don't open, just have to go left. When you do this a long time, you know where the guys are, so there's always one on the right there and one on the left, and always one on the corner over there, so be prepared. Now we have to go to another corner. So in the corners it's where it's a little bit more difficult because you don't see, and sometimes there are a lot of people to kill. In this last one is not the case, but in the other two is the case. And now you have to do this exactly at the same time. So you really have to. You can wait and see when the other player puts and immediately put it. But sometimes it will do, sometimes it will not. Rico is much better than me doing that, but he's like 2000 rank player with the 2 avatars. So it's this, just that.
Transfer's complete. Go down the corridor, get in the elevator.
The guy or the girl that stays on the left will do. Now shoot, always be prepared here with the shotgun. Remember, do this with that shotgun that we are going to advise, and shoot because there's a guy here, okay? And that's it. It's this one and one more. If you're not dead until now, it's really hard to die. So the game will give you some rebreathers too. I think you never have to buy rebreathers before you do this mission. You can always have 20 rebreathers, that's cool, if you get to the water or not. But if not, the game will give you always the rebreathers that you will need to complete this. In my time there was a rank thing. We are not going to put all this tunnel because this tunnel is enormous. In my time it was a rank thing, and I was, the first time I did this mission I was level 5 I think, and my rank couldn't have the rebreather. So, but I think the rebreather is a level 10 if you have a level now, because most of the game really was different on my days. But anyway, now, as we advised, do not go to that island. Now it's the time to do that. So only you can see, not the pilot, as you can see in the beginning of this episode, can see where is the checkpoint. Only you can see the checkpoint. So if you don't... I'm sorry, Psycho is mad. Shooting stuff. So if you not put the flare over there, the helicopter, if you don't know, never played, or just don't know the location, he will not have nothing on the map showing the location. So where you put the flare, it's the best. And here in this little island, it's the best way for you to land with no problems if the helicopter pilot is a noob, because flying a helicopter is not so much difficult as flying a plane, you know, just landing and going up and down. So, remember to put flares on the ground, as I did, but if the pilot is not so good in those islands, it's really much better and not so hard. And that's it. Now we have to shoot the guys. That 5 helicopters as we did 2 times before. As you see, 2 times before, just on this position. It's not so hard. When you get here, it's all okay, I think. The other part is the most difficult one, to the helicopter and to the ground team. So as always, Psycho is a great pilot, and we did this in an instance.
You clear? Alright, then I'm done.
So here's the checkpoint that the helicopter have to land, and this is it, the end of the mission.
When I ran agents in the field, I had to entrap them, cajole them, threaten them with deportation. You're never gonna know what I had to do. Now, apparently, all you gotta do is give them a couple bucks and a few kind words. I guess there really is no accounting for stupidity. But, and I'm serious now, as stupid as you are not gonna talk about what happened here. Because your usefulness to us, well, it just ran out. And for God's sake, I hope you're professional enough to get rid of the evidence.
So now Sec is going to blow this. It's always the demolition. If you want to be the guy to blow this, have to be the demolition. So now we just blow a perfectly good helicopter that we can sell. In all the other missions we sell our vehicles, but in this one no. So in this time we win 25% each. We don't have to help Sec, I don't know. So it's just the WeDieHard way, we just 50-50 to everyone. And we win a lot of RP, as you see. I just rank up for the 5000 RP. And over here you could find the best shotgun to do this mission, so if you don't have it anyway. So this is the one I have, the free one, and the cop one, it's the same. This is not bad, the bullpup, but this is the one that you have to buy, okay? I bought it already, but you have to buy the extended clip. Buy everything in the weapons, you know, it rank up, okay? Only buy the suppressor if you want to use it only to kill. The one I had, it was that one.
Protect yourself and have a nice fucking day.
Only use the suppressor if you don't want to kill players, because it's a good weapon to kill players too.
WeDieHard Productions.